Cause when you a boss, you could do what you want. Have a good name. Hold up, 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 hold up.
Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk with Uno. This is your boy Uno and my favorite co-host.
And bang.
Alrighty, so normally we would give you celebrity gossip topics, but we might do that later, but not this podcast. This podcast is titled Energy. I don't know if it's cancer season and everybody acting a motherfucking fool, but
showing their
true colors. But yeah, water signs. We gonna bring it out of you. Your sister, she came in and she basically told us that she's going through some things right now where all the energy is shifting around. And I said this when COVID first hit, that everybody had time to think. Either it was work life, home life, marriage relationships, your kids, anything that you was going through during that year and some change of us being stuck in the house or going to our jobs where we were not damn safe.
Nope. Especially us.
Oh yeah, we worked at the hospital.
We were basically the dummies. Really. If it was like a real bad outbreak, we would have been the first ones to die.
Mind you, I caught COVID the year after it was all going down. Child, let's talk about that shit. 'Cause I don't even want to think about it. Energy. Now, what I'm starting to realize at my big ass age of 28, that people start doing things when you're no longer beneficial to them, and that's where it starts. I can't say, or let me not say that. I surely can't fucking say that. The first time I learned how energy shifts, like I'm actually 3 years ago. And because, I'm used to always driving, because I love to drive. I don't like being in one spot. See, you don't when I do.
Put me in the back
I don't mind being, good driving. You want to be Miss Daisy?
I'd rather be Miss Daisy.
Oh, no, I'd rather be in the driver's seat.
Fuck that.
When I was no longer reliable for transportation, you started seeing people, you start seeing certain friends stop fucking with you. My core friends, obviously, they didn't care because we always together. Case maybe going out doing stuff, whatever. But people you see once the blue moon, or you might go out, this once a week type thing. They start dwindling down.
It's funny because I've gone through that maybe 4 or 5 motherfucking times, honestly, with the same scenario. But that's good because then you start to narrow down who's really there for you and who's not. So.
And what killed me, I think, more or less, was the fact that it was family too. Most
definitely.
Because my grandmother is in her old age. I'm gonna tell her she's her old age child, and because she's a little crazy. My mother and my aunt couldn't constantly take her to the doctor's office. So what they do, assign her to earlier appointments, so I can take her if I go to motherfucking work. That's slowly dwindled because, again, I could have a car no more, and so they had to do it themselves. But let's get back to friends, because we can talk about friends, bitch. I think for me, do you consider extrovert, introverted, more or less? Extrovert people who are out more.
I know.
Exactly I asked the question because you got quiet for a second.
I know exactly what it means. It's just that I don't know. I'm in between the two. I go through seasons. So some seasons I want to be more inward. Some seasons I want to be more outward. So I don't know. I can't put a name on it.
But just down the middle, child.
Down the middle.
But I know I'm more extroverted. I'm more the type of person that I feed off of energy. I feed off of people's vibes. I can go out by myself and make friends like this. But most people who are not like that, like my 2 best friends, who are extroverted. They're introverted to the point where
you're more social.
They're not. Yeah.
You can be an extrovert and still be antisocial.
I've never really seen that.
I'm one of them.
So see, so now you found you. Okay, see. So in the beginning, when I started going out to the club scene and stuff like that, I didn't see certain things because in my nature, I like seeing give people benefit of the doubt for the most part. Now we done cut the fuck off. But in the beginning, where I'm gonna give you a branch, you might break it a couple times, but until you finally let it go, then I start fucking with you. But no, that's definitely stops. Especially the past 2 years, because I'm telling you, everybody showing their ass. And it'd be for nothing. Like, we're too grown. And I want to use that term loosely. We're too grown to be dealing with people's bullshit.
It's back to what you were saying, that people, when you're no longer beneficial to them, they kick you to the curb. It's true. Sometimes it's not about materialistic things. It could be the energy. Sometimes people just want the energy. They want the you know, they want that charisma around them. You know, it brings them life. You ever went out with somebody who has a good energy, like you like going out with them, and then you go out with somebody else who's not really, and like it's boring. It's not the same. They want people around them that brings them that energy, and sometimes people are just around you to suck that energy from you. It's not that they like you or that's my friend. No, you have something in you that's beneficial to them that they can't do on their own or by themselves, so they use you for things like that. And I know I've been there, especially in this lifestyle. Very much everybody want a gay friend.
Oh, we can talk about that.
I'm telling you.
We can talk about that.
I'm telling you.
We can talk about that.
And then sometimes they don't even like the person generally. They just like the, you know, divide.
So I know you can't see our background co-host in the back trail. You can speak. Just say how you doing. Not you being nervous. Anyway, Cheryl asked a question yesterday that I want to bring up. Well, we talked about men being called gay by women based off of maybe all type of things. But I want to loosely speak on the fact that what he just said about having a gay best friend. We're not an accessory. Okay? I don't like when women say, "Oh, I just want a gay best friend." Girl, for what? What are we doing for you? All we gonna do is be just as you. I'm not really into the whole, you know, getting my nails painted or, you know, going to do or call dress up. That's about dragging up to be like going to the mall and buying clothes and all that shit. That's never been me. That's never been me. I'm more learning of the culture, like when it comes to doing drag and you know, seeing ballroom shows, stuff like that. But before I didn't know all that.
It's not me, not for me, but it's entertaining.
It's entertaining. But this whole thing of having a gay best friend for, do you want to say the gaydar? Because women have a gaydar too, or what they call a sixth sense. The gaydar thing, even though it has some truth to it, if your nigga gay, your nigga is gay. I don't know what to tell you. And using someone who's using a gay best friend quotations, trying to feel your man is gay, all that told me is you knew already.
Half the time they know. Half the time they know, but. That's another story, another time. Right now, we're talking about energy. Energy. And piggybacking, you know, on the gay thing.
Maybe get into it.
Piggybacking on that. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself from people, because you have to know people who is genuine. People are genuine. People who's not. Somebody is always out to get something that you have to better themselves, because when it's shoe turns, no. Look at who supports you. Look at who comes to events. Look at not only entertainment. Look at people who's there during times of sorrow. People who are there when you're actually happy. You know, people who give you advice. Friends are all about, let's take a shot of Casamigos, and this shit is not gonna all be peaches and cream. That's what social media is painting.
Very much so.
But the shit is not that at all. Trust me. Trust.
What you doing, Chad?
Sorry.
I ain't gonna be a point in the gear.
Sorry, you go ahead. You go ahead.
To piggyback off of what you just said, I'm learning that being a content creator now. Cause I was supposed to start doing this stuff a while ago. I had a YouTube channel. I started it maybe 2 years ago. And I had a motivation to make content because I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Okay? Even though I do celebrity gossip commentary, when I do these podcasts, I don't even want to talk about celebrity gossip. This shit's boring. And half the time, these hoes do stupid ass shit anyway that you don't want to talk about. Because, again, celebrities are still people. They just make dumb decisions. But when I started doing the podcast in particular, I wanted to be able to format that way. When somebody hears my voice, it's not the same as somebody else's. Everybody's commentary eventually is going to coincide with each other because we all are on the same basis. Your favorite social media influencers who now have podcasts, everybody got fucking podcasts now, they also regurgitate and recycle the same topics as well. But what I will say is, as to what Ann said earlier about energy, what I don't like is that you tell people, and maybe people start doing that now. You tell people your idea, and not necessarily they steal the idea, but when they go tell you to do it, then all of a sudden now you're not supporting you no
Where's the
more.
support?
It's the okay, bitch, go do that because I got you when you do it, and then you do it, and 9 times out of 10, if you do become successful at it, that didn't become your hater. Why you hating on me? And you don't want to say if me go do that shit. So what's the problem?
Because everybody's not for you. I'm telling you, it's all a facade. There's always all a facade. Always. Until you do it. Now, you can rap, or you have a beautiful voice, or you would be a great content creator, all this stuff. But when it happens, the ones who are there are the ones that matter, because talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Everybody gonna be on. Yeah. But where's the support? I mean, that's a form of support, but support doesn't stop there.
Just like YouTubers when they say, like, comment, subscribe. Yes, it's a catch line, duh, of course. But do you understand you liking, commenting, subscribing is helping push their content? Getting subscribers is not easy. Let me tell you something. I might be at 5K something right now, but that took a minute. And that's just 5K. I'm following people who have 100K, 200K. People like Tasha K, who has 1 million subscribers. You got Lovely T, who's almost at 1 million subscribers. Little channels. I'm talking people that I watch personally. Sean Davey Wages hit 100K like 2 months ago. You got Official Campaign coming up. Armand Wiggins, who's a gay content creator, came up.
That's why you watch people when you put the ideas out there. You watch those people. You watch the people who actually support. When you start the idea, then you watch the people who are around when the idea is actually manifested and you get where you're trying to go. Oh, then they come back. I supported you. I told you. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I gave the idea. You gave me the motivation. Motivation and support is different. You gave me the motivation to do it, but you did not support me.
And especially mommy content creators. This is why the mommy content creators. I can't. Now this is me not knowing, so I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't know a lot of Miami content creators. A lot of creators who come to Miami, I don't knowing them because they were doing stuff in another state and came here. Like Antonio Skits. See him all the time. He's dope. So shout out to Antonio. But these creators now, it's more or less like I said, recycling content. And because I'm not one of the people who do like skits and stuff like that, when I'm talking to this mic, bitch, I don't know who for the motherfucker listen. But I will say this though, I had a girl, I think like 2 weeks ago, she DM'd me, she was like, I just found so you have really great content. And that struck a nerve, because like, bitch, what? You have my content? What the fuck? Like,
all these people you don't know.
But speak on that.
Those are the ones that make the money.
And speak on that. It's people you do not know, and that what kills me. A stranger shows you way more love than your friends and family, and that's where I find it like fucked up as a creator. I have an agent. I don't bring her name up. Who she is? She gave me a mentor, and they can't do shit to this day. He hasn't done that shit yet. Had to fire him because he's also an LGBTQ creator. He works in Atlanta. And he around a lot of LGBTQ people I follow on like Chase Reality and stuff on YouTube, the series and shit. And some of the creators come to Miami, and because he's supposed to be somebody I'm supposed to get connected with to talk to the people, I don't know to see them. And you hope you're running in the streets and someone in the club that happens to be them, and you talk to them, get connections. But it's hard in the streets. Shout out to my twin, Duran. He's been getting a lot of notoriety because he's been talking to like people from baddies and shit. Just had a very viral post talking to, I think I was gonna get her name is. It doesn't quote me. If you see it, I don't know the bitch name. But we hit the blogs and everything on their pages, and that's again the energy where it starts. You got to go get it yourself. You got to. And it just sucks that not everyone's be a content creator. And so the market is very very small niche. Like either you're gonna get a viral video or you're just gonna be somebody different, and hoping, praise to God, that when that day comes, like you and Tiffany said, where I get that big break, when it comes, I'm manifesting when it comes. I don't be the next bitch. Okay, I don't. Amari, my name's Ari.
Jason Lee minus the messy.
Oh.
Where's my cup when I need it?
Okay, because Jason Lee. Oh God, I know he's got to do something gospel, but I'll do that. It's on the format.
I take a fake sip.
I know he's supposed to be gospel. Fucking Jason Lee. Jason Lee is terrible. I don't know what in that man's spirit. I don't know how that surgery turned a nigga into a whole. Sorry, you got this man because I got some words for Jason Lee. I'm seeing him in real life. He is trash. I'm sorry. You be hitting women. Not even allegedly. You hit women on TV. Your energy. They about energy. That nigga energy is terrible. You stole from Kanye West. Not even allegedly because he pulled the receipts up on that. Like, sir, please. I guess we'll leave on that note because now I don't talk shit I shouldn't.
Back to the energy. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking.
He always doing some shit. Conclusion. Protect your energy. And I know that that's very, very vague. Protect your energy. But seriously, you told me the other night when I came in that I was out. We went out somewhere and I'm not know my group of friends. And I came in, I just looked drained as hell. I mean, obviously I was drunk, but drained.
Yeah, but it's another thing when it's repetitive.
Right.
The same day, every time you come in from the same place, every time you come in, you just like. I was noticing, I'm like, nowhere else he goes, he comes back and he's like that. Wherever he's going, whoever he's with, he don't know it. He does not know it. But they are there to just drain the energy, to just get the life and, entertainment for them. They're not there because they truly want you. They want your energy. They want your vibe, and that's something you got to protect because them type of people that don't have your back. If something goes wrong, them type of people that leave you on the side of the road. Be careful of those. I like to be around people who generally want me there.
Exactly.
So I know if something goes wrong, I know, okay, they got my back.
Oof. And on that note, with a word like that, hallelujah.
Okay.
Thank you for talking with us. We'll talk. See you later. Peace.